Sasuke Uchiha, he who bears all hatred. Man, I'm telling you, you could cut mountains with that edginess. But that being said, he's sitting at a reasonable price point. But does that mean he's worth adding to your collection?
Let's talk.
So with this new version of Sasuke, you get 4 different faceplates, kicking it off. You get one faceplate where he's yelling, and he has the Sharingan, and he has the Rinnegan in the other eye. I believe the fans call it the Sharingan, but I don't think that's an official term. But moving on. You get a teeth-gritting face, which has its eternal Mangekyo Sharingan. You get a regular Sharingan face with his mouth ever so slightly open. He's not really having any type of expression here. And you get one regular poker face. For hands, Sasuke comes with 2 open palm hands, grabby hands, 2 katana holding hands, 2 thumbs up hands, which I think they're supposed to be another set of sword holding hands. Like specifically when he's pushing the sword out of his scabbard. But moving on. Relaxed hands. And 2 fist hands. Next you get a Chidori effect part. And what you do is you pop off whatever hand you want to. And you just plug the peg into the effect piece. The effect piece itself looks very nice. It has a frosted white paint on the tip of it. At first I wasn't too sure about it, but I think it actually does add a nice touch to the lightning effect. With that said, moving on. You also get a sword piece. Now, for this sword, the paint is done very well. The silver paint looks very nice. And the material that the sword is made out of is like this Goldilocks zone of hardness. So what I mean by that is, it's not so hard that it's brittle, but it's not so soft that it's going to warp. So this is a very nice addition. But moving on. Okay, so for this next round of accessories, you see this rope right here, or his belt that ties around him? That's unpluggable. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do it quickly on camera. Best so you can see it. Take this out. Take this little piece out. Then you're going to replace it with this next piece right here. So I plugged it back in. We'll plug the new piece in. So basically what this allows you to do is it allows you to store his other accessory, which I'm about to show you, his scabbard. So you can store his sword like that, or however you want to pose it. You can adjust it for however you need for your pictures, or however you want to pose it on your shelf. And on top of that, you can take that off. You get an extra 2 pieces. You get a scabbard that has a little hollowness inside it, so you could plug this little piece in to make it look like he's about to draw his sword. So however you decide to pose it, of course. You could do something like that, or you could tilt it a little bit so you can reach back and pull it out. Either way, excellent batch of accessories. I can't stress that enough. But with that said, moving to articulation. Starting off with articulation, he can look up about that far. He can look down that far, but as you can see, you get some serious gappage right there. I'll circle it in the video so you can see it, but be very mindful of that. That looks ugly. Swivel side to side works perfectly fine. Tilt works wonderfully. Out to the side, way more than 90 degrees. 360 degree rotation. One of the best butterfly joints I've seen on a Tamashii's figure. Going forward. He can even touch his hands going back if you want. Let me adjust it. But yeah, you could basically touch his hands going back. A swivel at the top of the sleeve. Another swivel at the bottom of the sleeve. Double jointed elbow works fine. The shirt sleeve hinders more movement. Of course, swivel and hinge at the wrist. Leaning side to side is wonderful. You can definitely get a twist at the diaphragm. You also get a twist at the waist, sorta, but it's hard to use because of his skirt piece. The crunch forward very nicely. Back is also very nice. Almost perfect splits, and by the way, his skirt piece is a very flexible, rubbery like material, so this won't get in the way at all pretty much. He can kick forward nicely. You get a thigh swivel. His belt rope piece thing is pretty much, you can pose the separate pieces any kind of way you want. Double jointed knee works fine. Ankle rocker works like a dream. You get a decent toe hinge. It articulates down that far. Articulates up that far. No, actually really far. Wow. And what can I say? Moving on to strike a pose.
Observe.
Okay, so to the top of Sasuke's hair, he stands about 5 3/4 inches tall, so just a little bit under 6 inches. And Sasuke is next to some of the other members from Team 7 as well as Ultimate Gohan. Okay, so before I let you guys know whether you should get this figure or not, let's go into the ratings real quick. For articulation, 9 out of 10. It's not much more I could ask for this, except for maybe if the legs go back further, but for the most part, the articulation is great. For aesthetics, 8.5 out of 10. I think that the nose sculpt on the face sculpt can be a little bit soft. So when it's like harsh lighting, it seems like the nose has disappeared, but no, the nose sculpt is there. It's just a more soft sculpt. So I wish that they did a bit more, made it a bit more angular. And for accessories, 10 out of 10. It's not much more I can ask for from Sasuke. We got a Chidori effect part. All together, we got about, 12 hands. We got a sword accessory. We got the scabbard, and then we got the sword to make it look like it's coming out of the scabbard. This thing is loaded. And for the price point, which is $60, which I'll post it again. I posted it in the beginning of the video. I'll post it again. This thing is absolute, you gotta get this. The updated articulation, the likeness to the show. Please support the Naruto line. They coming back with a vengeance. And also, we got the whole big 3 coming up. We seen the pictures for One Piece, the revamped One Piece S.H.Figuarts, and Bleach is going to be revealed on the 17th of December, if I'm not mistaken. So we going all the way up with the Naruto line. I can't wait till Kakashi is released. But with all that being said, that will average about to 9.1. I completely forgot I was doing the rating. That's the objective rating, and for my own subjective rating, 9 out of 10, This figure has a whole bunch of fun factor to it. Like, definitely got to pick this up. At least pick up your, Team 7. And like I said, support the line, because if you want other characters that we might like more, like Killer Bee, Pain, Madara, or updated Madara, because they did release a Madara, but that looked like it was using the old articulation. Or if we want like any of the, I'm not even gonna pronounce their names, but the space, the ninja gods of the Naruto world. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce the names. I'll put it up in the video so I know what I'm talking about. If you want more characters like that to be made, you gotta support the line. That's the only way they know that people want it. But with all that being said, this has been BombasticPlastic, and please stay fantastic. And once again, thank you for over 400 subscribers. Okay, peace out.